What's up, everyone? This is Nate, and I am back with another Out of the Theater review. Last review, I did say my next one was going to be Evil Dead Rise. However, I did go to one of these Mystery Monday screenings that Regal likes to do every couple of weeks, it seems. And I said, if it's a good movie or something I think is worth reviewing, I will go ahead and do another review for it. So I had no idea what it was. Again, couldn't figure it out. Go to see the movie. I sit down. Turns out, the movie is a movie called SISU. Now, I don't know if you have seen the trailers for this movie. It is set during World War II, during the Nazi time. He was like an army general guy. Now he digs for gold. And let me just give you the plot. No spoilers, of course. Finnish general. He is well known for being just like an absolute killing machine. But now he's living a peaceful life. He's digging for gold. He finds some gold on his journey home. The Nazis come across him and they want his gold. And that's all I'll say. I will say that much. I think the trailer is misleading for this movie. If you've seen the trailer, and they make it look like it is an action-packed, just crazy movie. I saw a lot of comparisons to like, oh, this is like a John Wick in World War II, pretty much. This is not that. I promise you, it's not that. Now, what I will say is when the action does hit, it is brutally violent. I counted six people. Six people left the theater that I was in. They didn't make it to the end of the movie. I don't know if it was because it was too violent or what. It could be the pacing. It is very different. If you're going in thinking there's going to be a action-packed, nonstop, it is not. Keep those expectations at the door. What the movie is, though, it's actually really good. And it's told in chapters. It's like chapter 1, the gold, chapter 2, the Nazis, chapter 3, and then so on. There's 7 chapters. So it almost feels more like, in that way, like something Tarantino-ish. Although it's not dialogue heavy at all. Like there's a lot of scenes. I would say the first 15 minutes, there's barely any talking. And actually the main character, he doesn't speak the whole movie until the very end. So it's like, very quiet guy, doesn't even have any dialogue, but it's broken up into chapters, and it's really well directed. I mean, it feels like, I wouldn't do John Wick as a comparison, honestly. I would say it feels more artsy than that at times. Like there's just the way it's shot. I wouldn't say A24 was popping in my head as far as it feels like if A24 hired someone to make like a World War II action movie. That's probably the closest thing I could think of. It's not as like artsy as that, but it is kind of, it's really well shot. The cinematography is great. The music was really good. I don't know anybody in this movie. So no famous actors. I've never seen any of them, or if I have, I don't know who they are. So that helps because there's no, you're not seeing somebody and be like, oh, that's this guy. You're just watching these characters, do what they do. Another smart move was setting this in World War II and having the Nazis be the bad guys, because automatically, no matter what happens to them, you do not feel bad for them because they are Nazis. So if they die in very horrible ways, you are happy every single time. There is some brutal kills. Brutal. You get people exploding. You get heads exploding. When gunshots go off, things explode, lots of blood, very brutal. So again, to those 6 people who walked out, if that's why, if you're not super into very violent films, maybe steer clear of this one. It gets very hard to look at moments. Not for me. I loved it. I'm all for it. I was like, yes, bring it on. Give me the blood. Give me the guts. But some people may not like that. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, if you like your action kind of spaced out, it's in little bursts. That's why I wouldn't say it's like John Wick. There's no huge set pieces. Everything is in short little violent bursts. Like a little 1-2 minute fight scene, and then it's like steady, calm, little cat and mouse movie. It's more of a cat and mouse movie. It's him trying to escape the Nazis and the Nazis trying to get him. That's more of what it is, like a chase movie that has these spurts of violence. So on the negative side, it's not perfect. On the negative side for me, I thought the ending was kind of, for a movie that was, I guess, grounded, even though it's very brutal and violent, it felt like, okay, realistic. the big finale action scene. It's in the trailer. It involves an airplane. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It wasn't my favorite. But other than that, third act being kind of the ending of it, I thought the movie was great, well shot, well acted. Like I said, very violent, awesome kills. I love seeing Nazis get blown up. So I'm actually going to give this a 9 out of 10. For me, it's my cup of tea. It may not be for everybody. I don't know. Give it a chance though if you're into that. If it sounds like something you would like, or watch the trailer. And if it looks like something you would like, just keep in mind that trailer makes it look more action-packed than it is. But imagine that, but with, some good kind of cat and mouse scenes in between. Of course, if you like what you see here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Drop me a comment below. Are you looking forward to SISU? Is it a movie that you want to see? Or if you went to this screening, did you hate it? Did you love it? Let me know down below. And of course, if you could just drop me a like, I would very much appreciate it. Until next time, take it easy.